Hi guys. In today's lesson, we're going to see fruits in Spanish. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this is the first fruit we have. Okay, if you want to say strawberry in Spanish, you have to say fresa, fresa, fresa. Okay, this is in singular form. If you want to say this in plural, then you have to say strawberries in Spanish, fresas, fresas, fresas. Okay, you just have to add an S. Now the next fruit we have is watermelon. Okay, if you want to say watermelon in Spanish, you have to say sandía, sandía, sandía. And if you want to talk about more than one watermelon in plural form, then you have to say sandías. Okay, watermelons, sandías, sandías, sandías. Okay, you just have to add an S. Now the next fruit we have is cherries. Okay, if you want to say cherries in Spanish, you have to say cerezas, cerezas, cerezas. Okay, this is a plural form. If you want to talk about singular, then you have to say cereza, cereza, cereza. Okay, if you're talking about only one cherry. Okay, cereza, singular, cerezas, plural. And now we have apple, okay? To say apple in Spanish, you have to say manzana, 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 okay? This is a singular form. If you're talking about one, if you're talking about more than one, then you have to say in plural, manzanas, 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 okay? Apples, manzanas, apple, manzana. All right, so now we have pomegranate. Okay, if you want to say this in Spanish, you have to say granada, granada, granada. Okay, this is a singular form. If you want to talk about more than one pomegranate, then you have to say granadas, granadas, granadas. Okay, you just have to add an S. And now we have raspberries. Okay, if you want to say raspberries in Spanish, you have to say frambuesas, frambuesas, frambuesas. Okay, this is the plural form. If you want to say these in singular, then you have to say raspberry, frambuesa, frambuesa, frambuesa. Okay, without the S at the end. Frambuesa, singular, frambuesas, plural. All right, now to say blueberries, blueberries in Spanish, you have to say moras, moras, moras. Okay, this is a plural form, and the singular form would be without letter S at the end, mora, mora, mora. Okay, mora, blueberry, moras, blueberries. And now to say blackberries in Spanish, you have to say zarzamoras, zarzamoras, zarzamoras. Okay, this is a plural form. If you want to say this in singular, then you have to say blackberry, zarzamora, zarzamora, zarzamora. Okay, without the letter S at the end. Now to say figs, figs. In Spanish, you have to say higos, higos, higos. Okay, this is a plural form. The singular form would be higo, okay, without the S at the end. Higo, higo, higo. Singular, higos, 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 plural, okay? Now the next fruit we have, it's plum, okay? To say plum, in Spanish you have to say ciruela, ciruela, ciruela. Okay, this is a singular form, and if you're talking about more than one, plural form would be ciruelas, ciruelas, ciruelas. Okay, as you can see, all the fruits ending with a vowel, you just have to add an S to create a plural form, okay? Ciruelas, singular, ciruelas, plural. Now the next fruit we have, it's grapes, okay? To say grapes, in Spanish you have to say uvas, 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 okay? This is a plural form. The singular form would be uva, 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 okay? If you're talking about only one grape. Now the next fruit we have is dragon fruit, okay? To say dragon fruit, in Spanish you have to say pitaya, 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 okay? This is a singular form. The plural form would be pitayas, 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 okay? Singular, dragon fruit, pitaya, plural, dragon fruits, pitayas. And now we have guava, okay? Guava. To say this, in Spanish you have to say guayaba, guayaba, guayaba. Okay, this is the singular form, and the plural form would be guayabas, guayabas, guayabas. Okay, singular, guava, guayaba, plural, guavas, guayabas. And now we have this fruit, coconut. Okay, to say this, in Spanish you have to say coco, coco, coco. Okay, and in the plural form, coconuts, in Spanish you have to say cocos, cocos, cocos. Now, to say soursop, soursop, in Spanish you have to say guanábana, guanábana, guanábana. Okay, this is in singular. In plural, it would be guanábanas, guanábanas, guanábanas. Okay, singular form, soursop, guanábana, plural form, soursops, guanábanas. And now we have pear, okay? To say pear, in Spanish you have to say pera, pera, pera. Okay, this is in singular form, and the plural form would be peras, peras, peras. Okay, singular, pear, in Spanish, pera. Plural, pears, in Spanish, peras. And now to say pineapple, in Spanish you have to say piña, piña, piña. Okay, this is in the singular form. If you're talking about plural, then you have to say piñas, piñas, piñas. Okay, pineapple, piña, pineapples, piñas. Now to say banana, in Spanish you have to say plátano, plátano, plátano. Okay, with an accent and letter A. And to say this in plural form, then you have to say plátanos. Okay, bananas, plátanos, plátanos, plátanos. Okay, you just have to add an S at the end. And now we have this fruit, okay? In this fruit, what changes is just the pronunciation, okay? It's written the same in Spanish and English, okay? In English, you say mango, okay? In Spanish, you have to say mango, mango, mango. Okay, in English, it's like, oh, you mango. okay? In Spanish, just mango, 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 okay? In the singular form. In the plural form would be mangos, mangos, mangoes, okay? Not mangoes, mangoes. All right, now we have passion fruit, okay? To say passion fruit, in Spanish you have to say maracuyá, 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 with an accent in letter A, okay, at the end. And the plural form would be maracuyás, 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 okay? Passion fruits. And now we have melon or cantaloupe in English. To say this, in Spanish you have to say melón, melón, melón. Okay, this is a singular form. Now in the plural form you have to say melones, melones, melones. Okay, since it's ending with a consonant, then what you have to do is add es. Okay, melones, plural form, melón, singular form. In this fruit, it happens the same. What changes is just the pronunciation. It's written exactly the same, okay? In English, you say papaya, papaya, okay? In Spanish, you have to say papaya, 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 okay? This will be the singular form. If you're talking about plural, then you have to say papayas, 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 okay? You just have to add an S. And now we have this fruit, peach, peach, okay? In Spanish, to say peach, you have to say durazno, 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 okay? This is the singular form. In the plural form, you have to say peaches, duraznos, 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 okay? Singular, durazno, plural, duraznos. And now we have grapefruit, okay? To say this, grapefruit, in Spanish you have to say toronja, 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 okay? This is singular form. The plural form would be toronjas, 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 okay? Grapefruits, toronjas. And now we have orange, okay? To say orange, in Spanish you have to say naranja, naranja, naranja. Okay, this is singular form. Plural form would be naranjas, 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 oranges. Okay? Now we have carambole. Okay, to say carambole in Spanish, you have to say carambolo, carambolo, carambolo. Okay, this is the singular form. The plural form would be carambolos, carambolos, carambolos. Okay, singular, carambole, carambolo in Spanish. Plural form, caramboles. In Spanish, carambolos, plural form, okay? And now we have lemon, okay? Lemon in English. In Spanish, limón, limón, limón with an accent in letter O, okay? Singular form, plural form would be limones, 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 okay? Without the accent, okay? Just in the singular form, you have to put an accent in letter O, okay? In the plural form, you don't have to put an accent, okay? And now we have this fruit, okay? You pronounce this the same in English and Spanish, okay? Kiwi, kiwi, kiwi. Okay, this is exactly the same in both languages. And finally, we have avocado. Okay, to say avocado in Spanish, you have to say aguacate, aguacate, aguacate. Okay, this is a singular form. The plural form would be aguacates, aguacates, aguacates. Okay? So that would be all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.